Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are in the Amsterdam water dunes. It's a beautiful area, and this is the region where the city of Amsterdam gets its water from. So the surface area of this region is like pristine nature, because of course they want to have clean drinking water. What you can find is like fallow deer, foxes, all kind of prey birds, forest animals, of course, all kind of birds. It's a really beautiful piece of nature, and it's only the few nature parts in Holland where you can wander free and stroll around and find all kind of things. So yeah, I really love to be here. Every month I think 2 times I'm coming here, just also testing gear, because I know exactly this whole region from my head. So yeah, it's really easy for me to come to certain places and test gear like in a really consistent way. So I know from every lens what they do and what I can expect. So yeah, it's really nice just to sit here and be in nature with you guys. And I hope you liked the video a little bit before this. I tried to make like an impression from how the region is looking. So yeah, if you like it so far, consider to subscribe, and then without further ado we're going to talk about why I make this video today. And this video is about what I carry in this big backpack for 2025 for my wildlife and nature photography. And also 2 months ago I switched to Fujifilm, and a lot of things downsized a lot, but my camera bag not. And simply because I can take other items with me what I normally left behind, to make my life in nature a little bit more comfortable, like the sitting part where I'm sitting on. Normally I sit on the ground. Now, just without jokes, it's really just nice to bring more stuff into nature that I can stay longer out. Yeah, it's really nice. Most important, if I'm going to talk about cameras, photography or videography or nature, I can talk the whole day. So grab yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and come back to the video. So my apologies for that. I'm going to do the same thing, and then we're going to start the video, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit what I bring today for a full day in nature. Oh, I spilled. So forgive me also that if I'm looking around a little bit, because it's really distracting to make a video here, because a lot of things happening. I see some prey birds in the far distance there, so if they come close I'm jumping to my camera and going to make some photos. So forgive me if I like interrupting you. Yeah, cheers. Makes it always really nice in nature with a cup of coffee. It's perfect. Okay, I put it there, then I don't bump it. My main wildlife camera and my wildlife lens. In this case it is the Fujifilm X-H2S with the 500mm f5.6 prime lens from Fujifilm. I already talked a little bit about the lens and about the system, of course, in my previous videos, but I'm really in love with this lens. It's just delivering really beautiful photos and quality of photos, and a really beautiful look in your pictures and video. So yeah, I really love this lens, really enjoy it. So yeah, 500mm and the X-H2S. I make the video on the X-H2 with the 16-55 f2.8 red badge zoom lens, the Pro zoom lens. Also a really beautiful lens, but from both lenses I'm going to make a review later, because yeah, frankly I want to test every single little thing out of this lens before I tell you guys what I really think about the lens. Of course, a disclaimer a little bit that I already say that I love it, but of course I'm still figuring things out. I'm still finding things that they think, hey, they think about this in design wise. Yeah, this I think is taking a little bit of time. So I'm not a believer if you have a lens from 2-3 days and you can make a full review of it. Of course you know where the buttons are, but you don't know if it's nice to use or not. So simply that's why I take a little bit longer, maybe 3-4 months, and then I'm going to make a really in-depth review from this lens and also from the 16-55 and also from the cameras itself. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Consider to subscribe then if you want to be updated if I make these videos. So yeah, beautiful system. I used a strap today from Peak Design, really nice also to adjust everything. I use the XH2 now on my little 3-legged thing tripod. It's the Leo Pro. It's a really nice tripod. I will show you also guys later, because yeah, I needed of course to make this video on. Yeah, without further ado, I hope you grab yourself a cup of coffee, and then we're going to start with the backpack. Now, in the past I also used like camera backpacks, but I found out that, and I really fast found out that if they put the word camera before the word bags, that they charge you €200 more, without delivering the quality, without the comfort, and without the features that you really need in a bag. So yeah, if you are in the market for a backpack, check out a hiking bag. So what my suggestion is, what I did and what works really good for me, is that I bought an insert where all my camera equipment is fitting in. These inserts are made by f-stop, by Shimoda, all kind of brands. They are not cheap, but they're protecting your gear. So this part needs to be really important and needs to be good. If you have an insert where everything fits in, so you know exactly the size, you go with this insert to a outdoor shop where they have hiking bags, and then you're going to try out if this insert is fitting in your hiking bag and if this hiking bag is fitting your bag. Because it's important, because not every bag is of course the same. Some is a little bit longer, some is shorter, some is wider, some is smaller or narrower. So yeah, it's really important to buy a backpack that is suiting your bag, and that's a really big difference. And you will see that the prices of hiking bags are, compared to camera bags, are really big time lower price, and the quality is higher, and the comfort is far better than a camera bag. There are some manufacturers from camera bag like Mindshift. Also a little disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of these brands. I bought everything with my own money, and I bought it because I did my research on it. I don't say it is the best of every category, but it was for me the best on this moment, and it's also price quality wise. I checked what I want to have. Yeah, back to the bags. This one is a Fjällräven 55 liter, and if you compare it for example to a Mindshift, what is a reasonably comfortable bag from camera for a camera bag, this one is far superior in every aspect. It's made better, it's far more comfortable because it's a whole carrying system. This one is made from wood, because it's a little bit the thing from Fjällräven. They made a frame from wood, special wood, and it's not squeaking, and also when it is getting cold it's not squeaking, so it's always like a little bit silent on your back. Also the zippers doesn't make so much noise when you open it. Of course if you do it fast you still hear it. Also the buckles, if you open the buckles you don't hear nothing. So yeah, if you have for example some beautiful wildlife standing and you want to open a buckle from your bag, yeah, you don't want to have you pinch it and you hear a big sound and it scares all the nature away. You want to have a bag that is suited for it. So yeah, I really highly suggest to go buy an insert, put your camera stuff in it, go to an outdoor shop and test if your insert fits in a hiking bag, and really go for a hiking bag. It's just much better. Until the moment that the camera world or camera bag manufacturers make something good, then I'm going to make a review about it. But I tested really a lot of bags and none of them come close to, for example, this bag. Yeah, a lot of lot of talking about the bag. What I have with me for a full day shooting is always my tripod. Now, previously I shoot with a Nikon Z8 with a 600 f4 prime. It's a really huge lens, really heavy lens, so that's why I always use this lens on a tripod. Nowadays I shoot of course with a Fujifilm, a much lighter system, but I still use my tripod because the tripod is not only for making your footage more stable, more smooth, but it also slows you down. So if you are really in a rush and you feel like rushed, take your tripod up, put your camera on it, and you know, the thing is that if you need to put your legs out, you need to put it like that. You need to make it like balance for the horizon. Put your lens on it with your camera. You search your composition. You spend far more effort into a shot than, for example, if you do handhold, you make like a little footage and you go further. So it's really nice to use a good tripod. I made already a video about tripods, but what I see is that people buy a tripod and they buy a cheaper version and it's not working well or it's not nice to use and they simply don't use it anymore. But if you really invest in a good tripod, it really can bring a lot to your photography, especially your videography. So yeah, really nice to bring a big nice tripod, and I still use it really a lot. This is the Sirui AR3202 with the Benro S6 Pro, and I montage a Arca Swiss plate on it, so I can just put my lens straight on the plate without fiddling with this big plate from the Manfrotto plates or this Benro plate, because I don't want it. I want to have everything is Arca Swiss. All my like montage plates are Arca Swiss. I want to use one, that's it. So yeah, really nice. Really suggest to buy a good tripod and a good head, but I already make a video about that. I will put it in the link above if you're really interested about tripods. So highly suggested. To be honest, I suggest everything, or highly suggest everything what I say, so it's not only this but a lot of things, so sorry for that. It's very nice. Cup of coffee. What else I'll bring? I bring for my backpack I bring also a rain cover, so if it is really terrible weather I still go out, because they have some pluses for it, and there are a lot less people in nature, so you're frankly most of the time alone when it's bad weather, and also you get really this character shots, you know, so you have this rain in your picture, you have this rain in your videos, all the sound of little drops is going on the leaves and you know, on the ground, and it's just so fresh smelling. I really love it. I really love when it's raining. I'm not really good in bright sun or really summer conditions, but I really love rain in your shots or just being in nature when it's raining. So that's why I always carry a rain cover. This one is from North Face. It fits perfectly on my backpack, but yeah, any other brand will do the same. Also I use this rain cover a lot of times if it's like really muddy and you don't want to lay of course with your clothes. I don't care so much if it is getting dirty or something, but if it is unnecessary, then I can use this one, put it on the ground, I can lay on top of it and no problem. So this is have double purpose, and this is also a thing that I try to have everything have double purpose in my bag. So of course my tripod is slowing down and making like smoother footage. My lenses of course have always double functions for photo, video, but also rain covers and things like that. On the side I have, no, this one, the other side I have also, and I think it's also really something underrated, a rain cover for your lens and camera, because every like little bit more expensive cameras, or almost every cameras nowadays, are weather sealed, and weather sealed doesn't mean weatherproof, and this is the difference between the idea of going out. If you have terrible weather and there's a really lot of humidity in the air, if you open even the battery compartment, humidity go into your camera and you can have problems in the future with your camera. So using this kind of simple rain covers for your lens it's such a nice way to protect your gear and make your lifespan from your gear a little bit longer, I think. So also for salt water, for example, if you, because the beach is not so far away, but if it's really terrible weather and you're on the beach and you're lying down, if you use a little cover that the salt is not going on your lens or going into your switches or something, or sand or something, it's a little bit of extra protection for your lens. So I just also suggest that you use a rain cover for your lenses and camera. And I always carry a binocular with me. Of course, you can also use your camera and check a little bit what's happening in the far distance, but it's so nice to watch some wildlife, especially if it's a little bit further away. It doesn't really like asking for a picture, because anyway it's too far away. You have too much like air and dust and heat waves between you and the subject, so anyway the shot will not be sharp. But sometimes it's just so nice to just stand still, just look through your binoculars and watch the wildlife before you, instead of just chasing the pictures or videos. Just enjoy also the moment itself. So that's why I always carry my small binocular, and of course it's also to scout a little bit area, because sometimes you come too close and you scare something away. And to be honest, I don't mind to miss the picture, but I really don't want to scare the animals, you know. And a little bit of respect for nature is really important in my eyes. I rather don't have the picture and the animals are safe and no stress and things, instead, but I really want the picture and I come too close and scare the animals or something. So my philosophy is first the animals and then me, then my pictures. So yeah, this is a nice tool for not getting too close but still really enjoy watching nature unfold before your eyes. So yeah, that's really nice. This one is empty. Then on the sides, of course, you have I have side pockets of my belt. This is also an option what not a lot of backpacks have. This one have big side pockets on your belt itself. So yeah, I carry my battery pack. I have a bigger battery pack inside the insert, but of course you also need to have fast reload from your batteries. I use a little pouch for 2 batteries, and my number system is like this. If I see a number, that means it's full. If I turn it around, it's empty, and the numbers higher are full. So I I put stickers on it from 1 to 8, for example, and if I take 4 out of my camera, then I know I need to put 5 in, because 5 always will be full, and I always turn it around for in case that I'm really fast, that I can also see it that it's empty or not. So this is a little bit my system of knowing if something is empty or not. So yeah, I carry this one on this side, and sometimes I'm in nature for a really long day, and it's a little bit later in the evening, and then of course you need to walk on these little forest paths and you don't want to trip, so I carry also a little like head torch with me. So yeah, it's just like a few extra little things that makes everything much easier. So little headlamp, head torch, how you want to call it. So yeah, this is what I carry around on the sides of the backpack, because I want to have like fast access on it. But if I open my main compartment, I have a lot of things with me, and there's a reason for that, because like I said in my previous videos, I'm going to Fjällräven, Norway, and I'm going to carry there everything on my back with a heavy pulk behind me. So my physique, my condition needs to be good enough to enjoy this trip a little bit. So if I walk around all the time in nature with my little bit heavier backpack with everything on board, first of all, I know exactly where everything is. So if I need to search something, it's not like new for me. No, I can grab it and I have it. And also I train my back for a little bit more weight, so my back is used to it, so I can enjoy the moment in nature better, instead of that I think, oh God, it's heavy. I'm a little bit more trained for my back, so I can enjoy and focus much better on photography or videography. So yeah. Now, without further ado, I'll go further with the insert. Cleaning stuff. A lot of times I find myself in a situation in the past when I started my photography that I come home and then I saw that all my videos have like little spots on it, or my photos have spots on it, so I always check before I start on empty sky. I make my diaphragma like f11, f12. I shoot from the sky, and I check really fast if I see some like spots on it. You see it really right away. You can see it. Of course, you always check before you put your lens on, and you check also your sensor and everything, but sometimes a little dust particle is coming out your lens and going on your sensor, and you simply don't want to have all your footage from the whole day ruined. So yeah, to avoid that, I have a little blower to blow like dust from my lenses, sand from my lenses, or from my sensor. And I have a little pouch where I have a lot of like cleaning stuff in it, so sensor wipes, sensor cleaning fluid, some like special cloths, little brushes to take sand off, because cleaning your stuff is really important. After a whole day outside, there's a lot of dust, sand on your lens, and if you're going to use it right away after that, and you just grind with the sand and you just move everything around, you just destroy your gear. Just take care of it, and it takes a really long time to break something if you take care of it. So I'm going to make a video in the future about it, because I sometimes go to the beach and then a lot of salt is coming on your lens, so you need to take it off, because the salt crystals are crystallizing on your lens and just destroying your gear. Especially the coating on the front of your lens is really important. And also you don't want to brush it right away, because it could be sand on it, so you get scratches on your front element and things like that. So lifesaver, always bring cleaning stuff with you to nature, or in your backpack to nature, because it's also good for street photography. Yeah, audio thing is for me really important, because if I come home I can really enjoy, even if my footage look crap, I really enjoy it if I hear the sounds, what I hear in nature, if I walk around and hear the birds, and what I tell you earlier, that if the rain's falling into like leaves and everything, then I can record the sounds. I have on my current video, or like my camera now, I have the wireless Go, or not wireless Go, the video mic Go 2. This is on that one. This is the Rode Video NTG microphone, also a shotgun microphone, and I use also from Rode my wireless Go 2 microphone. So I have two microphones with a transmitter, so I can also wirelessly connect if I do this like talking parts for my YouTube. And also if I'm going to give my workshops, it's also nice if I connect it to the speakers. I can make myself a little bit more understandable if I use this kind of things. So yeah, that's why I always carry a lot of like audio equipment on this. So yeah, it's really beautiful to record nature as it is, instead of that you put all the time music underneath. Of course I also do that, because I really love the vibe that it creates, but I just also really can enjoy the like calmness and the tranquility of nature itself, and the little sounds that it produces. Sometimes a little bit of a tree that moves in the wind, that makes like this squeaking sound. It could be really beautiful for your video. Yeah, so I'm really enthused about audio. I'm still learning a lot about it, because I'm now busy with a new project to make like 32-bit float recordings. That means a little bit technical. It means that you can have a really high dynamic range in your audio, so you don't have this clipping or like this noise when you have like lower sound. So I'm a little bit busy with this now. So yeah, in the future I really want to record also the like little sounds in nature, not only make videos or make photos, but also these beautiful little sounds in nature I want to record. So I take a really lot of joy in that. So yeah, this is for my audio. Then I have a pouch for my memory cards, because it's very important to have enough memory cards with you, because nowadays all this video, 4K video, is taking really a lot of space. So memory card is important. I also use a DJI Osmo Action camera, the Action 5 Pro, with the batteries and little charging. Beautiful products. I really love this kind of things. You can store your batteries in it, you can charge batteries in it, you can use this thing as a device to power your, for example, your phone, or when I'm into the wild for my special GPS trackers and things like that. So I can use it as a little power bank. A really good idea from DJI to make it like that. Now, my bigger pouch for batteries, you see that all the numbers are still up, so everything is still full, so it's great. So really nice system for me to know if something is like empty or not. Filters also a really important part, especially for video. I use a 1 to 10 stop ND filter. So if I have a really bright location, I use this on this lens. This is 77mm. I suggest to buy a bigger filter and use step down rings to like montaged on a smaller lens, so you have only one filter and then few rings to fit all your lenses. It's much cheaper, and you can buy then better kind of filter quality. This one is from Hoja, really beautiful. It's made in Japan. It's really nice. You don't see any loss of degradation in your image. I use a mist filter, so if I have beautiful like ambient vibe, and it takes a little bit of this digital sharpness away from your footage, so I use this one. And now on my video where I record with now is a Peter McKinnon 2 to 5 stop also mist filter, so also takes a little bit of the digital edge away from it. So I think it's really nice. I really love this system, and it's also really nice because you can just use this rubber like caps on the front side as a kind of lens cap, so you can let your filter on it, and you have also protection for it, so if you put it in your bag or something. So yeah, really nice filters. What else I have? I have a lot more. It's like Christmas, you know, opening your presents and it's keep coming out. I have cleaning cloths with me, it's always important. Then I have my drone, and this is the Mini 3. I don't see the need to upgrade to the Mini 4 because I have the follow functions and things like that, but I really don't see this reason for it, because I simply don't do that. I used my drone for two reasons. Of course, make photos and videos out of the air to share with you guys, and also for my projects, but also I use it for recon. Now at the end of the year, for example, I go then to Norway, and to walk around and search for tracks, it can take a really long time because it's a really beautiful big piece of nature, and sometimes I just throw the drone to 120 meters up in the sky. I look around and you see kind of animal tracks, so it's much faster to find the animals, and it's also safer because you can know exactly what to expect behind mountains or something, so you can also use it for recon missions. So this is or missions, I talk like military, but for recon purposes. So yeah, I think it's a really nice addition for your photography or for your finding for wildlife, for finding wildlife and things like that. Then I have my drone controller, including then the batteries, and also this one is then usable as a power bank to charge other devices. So also you bring this for possibility to charge your other devices. So yeah, I think it's a really nicely good system. I don't forget nothing. Now I forget one thing, because it's a little lifesaver and it's maybe the cheapest item in the bag. This is this thing, and this is a filter attachment or like a detachment tool, and it is saved my life, or not my life, but it saved my can I say it? Saved my ass a few times already in the field. This one is, for example, if you put your filter on your lens, and when it's like cold or warm, the metal is expanding. Now this version from Peter McKinnon are brass, so that doesn't have this, but if you have like a little bit cheaper filters made from metal, they could be like stuck on your filter, and you cannot remove it like normally, or you destroy your filter or you destroy your lens. And we know that everything in photography, doesn't matter which product you buy, it's really expensive. So yeah, buy this thing, little tool. You can just wrap it around your filter, and it's like a little thread around it, and you can just turn it, and you can take your filter really easily off with this one, because it gives you this grip on your filter and you don't destroy nothing, and it costs only like 2-3 euros. I have it always in my bag, because I have in the past, I have a few times that my filters were stuck, and I just missed some shots because I have really dark filter on it, and it was a really little bit darker, so I couldn't do nothing anymore. And at home I need to or take the filter off with like an appliance and destroy it, and it costs a lot of money. So 2-3 euro, and you have a little filter removal tool. I will put it in the description because I think this is one of the best items that I bring into the field, and it saves my ass a few times. Forget also that I have for the drone, I also have like ND filters. Why ND filters are really important, especially for drone, because you move around, and you want to shoot like the like reciprocal rule from 160. So it means that if you shoot with 24p video, you will shoot with a shutter speed around 1/48 of a second, because then you have still this nice blur between the frames, so it will be much nicer to look. If I move around now, it looks natural. If I didn't use my ND filter, I need to crank up my shutter speed, and then all frames will be sharp between, so it will be really digital look, and it does take it is not really pleasing for your eye. So yeah, that's why I have also for my drone I have ND filters, because it just gives this beautiful cinematic look, if you can call it like that. It's just much more pleasant for your eye to see it, to watch it. So sometimes I carry a few things more with me. In the coming weeks I receive a few lenses more, but I didn't want to bring it now because I already have one lens, and I want to test it before I put it in my bag. If this deserving a place in my bag, it needs to be good. So that's why I didn't bring it today, but soon I will just update you from it. And it is the Fujifilm 7300. Because I use prime. The Hunter 400 is a little bit too bulky for my taste, together with the prime. So the 7300 fits nicely, and it's for video really nice to use a small-ish lens. So I'm really curious about this lens. The first footage what I took with it was like really promising. So yeah, I'm really curious about it. But yeah, I will keep you updated in the future in the coming future for it. So yeah, this is a little bit what I carry for the full day out. Of course I have my water with me, but I don't have to show you my water bottle. I think it's really boring, but I carry my water, and I carry some food with me, my wallet, and toilet accessories. If you have a moment that you need to go, then you have a little bit of toilet paper with you, because you don't want to sit without, because it will be literally a little bit crappy to have that. So I hope you guys find it interesting what I bring into the field, and to be honest, I don't think the items what I named is the best in category or the worst. They're just nicest for me to use. Maybe for you is different. Maybe you have suggestions what you carry in the field, because I'm really curious about what you guys also bring, because this is what I bring, but maybe I forget something that you think guys, Michael, maybe it's also good for you to take with you, or you have a suggestion or something. Of course, if you have questions, put it in the comments. If you have like a suggestion for the next video or something, just put it in the comments. I really appreciate comments from the last video. It really makes my day. Some of these like comments, I won't say review, but comments are really lovely. It really made my day. I really made this motivation to make this video again. So yeah, really nice. I really like it. So thank you for watching. Again, please consider to subscribe and hit the like button, because then the YouTube algorithm put me a little bit above. So it's also nice for me, of course. And I'll see you soon in nature again. And yeah, I wish you a really good day. Bye bye.